Esther 5:5. Vayomer Hamelech, Maharu et Haman, la'asot et var Esther. Vayavo Hamelech veHaman el hamishte asher asta Esther. So we come back here and we get the reply then of the king. And the king said, here again, the king is the subject. This mirrors very much the previous verse, except now we've got the king replying. We get the call imperfect third masculine singular of the root amar here, plus the vav consecutive, so the next move in the action of the narrative. And the king said, now here's what he said, make haste or hasten Haman, direct object Haman. Now the verb here is an imperative. It's a PL imperative, and it might be a little bit tricky because on the front end, and even phonetically, it sounds a lot like a call perfect third common plural, except notice that we have a short vowel right here in the R1. And so normally in the, if I can make these boxes for the root letters, normally in the PL imperative, we're going to get a patach and then a dagesh forte. The dagesh forte is why we get this short vowel right here. But in this case, we have a guttural right there in the second position that does not take the dagesh. It just is hidden or implied, however you want to think about this. But we do have a PL imperative. So we have here, make haste Haman. Now, how do you make haste a person? You bring them quickly. That's the idea. Quickly bring Haman. Next, we get the call infinitive construct of the root asa plus a lamed preposition. To do, bring Haman quickly, to do, direct object, the word of Esther. Now notice we have the singular construct here, so the word of Esther. Next is the vav consecutive on the call imperfect third masculine singular, again with Hamelech as the subject. The king came. The root here is bo, and you can see a lot of those pieces. You're missing the middle vav, but you get that phonetic value of the holum there, yavo. And the king came. Here's another vav of accompaniment along with Haman. And then we get all this repeated stuff from the previous verse, to the banquet, which Esther, now we get the subject, which Esther prepared or made. Here's the call perfect third feminine singular of the root asa.